All right, welcome. Before we begin, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to join us for this monthly wellness break. This is our third session in the Beginner to Confident Yogi Series. If you missed the first two sessions, you can find them on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/@vibrant_yoga. In September, we focused on clearing anxiety through grounding breath work. In October, we eased anger through mindful movement. And today, we are going to shift towards something a little lighter, a little brighter, inviting more joy into the body, the mind, and your day. I'm Deanna with Vibrant Yoga, and in the next 25 minutes, we are going to explore how gentle, accessible chair-based movement can help you unwind the weight of stress and stagnation, reconnect to what feels good and true, and create just a bit more space for lightness, laughter, and delight. So think of this as a moment to reignite your inner spark and the capacity to let joy linger just a little longer. So you might be wondering, why take a midday wellness break centered around yoga, movement, breath work, and intentionally inviting joy? Now, if you refer to our slide here, there's so many benefits. Turns out your brain, your body, and your nervous system will absolutely love you for it. So even just a few mindful minutes can help you unwind the weight of stress and stagnation, reignite your inner spark, and reconnect to what really feels good and true for you. So these practices gently create space for lightness, for laughter, and delight, while helping you build the capacity to let joy linger just a little longer throughout your day. This class is your invitation to pause, to slow down, to soften, return to yourself, to feel supported, uplifted, and more at home in your body. So let's dive in to our practice, inviting joy into the body. Meet me in your chair. Taking your time to get into that seat. And if you have shoes on for this practice, no worries, shoes are welcome. If you're comfortable enough to take those shoes off, go ahead and take those shoes off. I just want to get the feet planted firmly into the floor. Think about stacking the knees right over those ankles. And then if you can, see if you can get your back away from the back of that chair, sitting up nice and tall. So you might inch your seat forward so the back is away from your chair, sitting up tall. Those hands are going to land wherever is most comfortable, somewhere in the lap, option to place them on the belly. We're going to start right away with a joyful breathing exercise. So on your next exhale, completely empty out. We'll take a really big deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, smile as you say, ha. Twice more, deep breath in, fill all the way up. Smile on that exhale. One more, deep breath in, fill all the way up. Smile on that exhale. Good, go ahead and allow those hands to land again wherever you want them to land. You can soften the gaze or close the eyes altogether, whatever you are most comfortable with. We'll start to check in with the body as you continue to turn the corners of the mouth up. So inviting in a smile here, even if it feels forced. I encourage you to create that smile. As we start to now check in with the forehead, Noticing the space between the eyebrows. Becoming aware of your cheeks. Notice the cheeks engage as you do smile here. That awareness traveling down into the jaw, the chin. If you're clenching your teeth best you can, let that go. Allow that jaw to soften. Finding a more relaxed smile here as the entire face begins to soften. That awareness traveling down into the neck, down into the shoulders. Bringing that awareness down the entire back, starting with the upper back, middle back, low back. Allowing the spine to lengthen and grow. Find a gentle lift in the upper body. Think about stacking the head right over the heart right over your sitting bones. And now notice your sitting bones, your seat connecting down into that chair beneath you. Gravity taking over here as your seat begins to feel a bit heavy. Circling around to the belly, the rib cage, the chest. Noticing the natural rise and fall. And then begin to link the breath to the body, your entire torso, filling up, rising on your breath in, your entire torso releasing, falling on your breath out. We'll start to intentionally slow the breath down here, breathing all the way down into the belly, breathing all the way back out. Continuing to turn the corners of the mouth up, still engaging in that smile. As you now start to breathe in a sense of joy. Breathing out any feelings of worry, stress, tension, let that go. Breathing in joy as you fill up and sit up tall. Breathing out that stress, worry, tension. Couple more mindful breaths. Move to your own pace. Continue to breathe in that joy. Continue to breathe out that tension. And anchoring even deeper into our intention, I encourage you to repeat these words of affirmation, either silently or feel free to say this out loud, trusting in the power of your words here. I radiate joy. I radiate joy. Say that a few times. I radiate joy. Continue to smile as you say it. Now we will lovingly let those words of affirmation go for now, allowing for 3 cleansing breaths. Take a big deep breath in, fill all the way up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Twice more, deep breath in, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more, deep breath in and deep breath out. Fluttering the eyes open if they are not already. Continuing to sit up tall. We'll reach the arms up. Big breath in. Exhale, cactus. Draw the elbows back. Good. Twice more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. One more, reach. And cactus. Inhale, reach, arms reaching up overhead. Find that lift in the upper body. And then on your out breath, we're gonna twist to the right. Now your right hand can rest on the side of your chair, or you can grab the back of your chair, whatever's most accessible. Left hand maybe on the right knee or outside of that thigh, or you're gonna sit up nice and tall. Find the lift and lengthen in the spine on your inhale, breathing in that joy, and then twisting out any tension, any worry, any stress on each and every exhale. Breathing in that joy, twisting out that tension. One more mindful breath. Unravel on an inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're gonna move into the other side, twist to the left. Again, the left hand either outside of your chair or back of that chair. Right hand, knee or thigh. Sitting up tall. Find that lift in the upper body, continuing to breathe in that joy, breathing out stress, worry, tension. You might even picture it leaving the body, kind of wringing the towel out here as you get rid of any weight that maybe you carried into this practice. Let it go. Unravel, inhale, and then we'll rest our hands right over top of those knees as we get ready for some seated cat-cows. You're gonna shift the upper body forward, roll the shoulders down the back, big breath in, and then exhale to shift it back, roll the shoulders forward, tuck the chin, and around the back. Few more rounds. Inhale, this is your seated cow. Exhale, take it back. This is your seated cat. 3 more. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Last 2. And last 1. Inhale back to that neutral spine. We're gonna wiggle our feet out to the sides, slight turn out of the toes, wherever they kind of naturally wanna land. Hands inside of those thighs. We're gonna get ready for a shoulder stretch as we open up the hips. Move with the breath, lift on your inhale. Exhale, we're gonna rock the left shoulder over towards that right thigh. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to switch. Now you're gonna take it away from here. Inhaling center, exhaling for your twist, moving to your own rhythm of breath. So find your way with this. But wherever you're at, I encourage you to take your time. No need to rush it. Let's give it one more set wherever you're at. And then coming back to the center when you are ready, getting ready for a warrior 2. So you're gonna wiggle that left foot in front, left knee stacked over the left ankle. Wiggle that right foot all the way to the side of your seat. Right toes are gonna point to the right side of your space. That right knee still stacked over the right ankle. Reaching the right arm forward, left arm's gonna reach back. Now here's your option 1. You can stay in this version of our seated warrior 2. Option, you can extend the left leg back behind you. You're gonna have to inch your sitting bones a bit further back on that chair. You can extend that leg. Same with the arms, right arm forward, back. Whatever version you are in, we are all going to reverse this. Flip the right palm up. Inhale, reverse, reaching your right arm all the way up and back. Left hand can land on the hip or back of that leg. Exhale, come back into your warrior 2. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. One more reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Adding on, side angle pose. Right forearm's gonna rest on top of that right thigh. Left arm on your hip, up towards the ceiling, or you can take it overhead. Whatever feels better for that left shoulder. Want to spiral the left rib cage up towards the ceiling. Relax the left shoulder. Try not to scrunch it up to the ear. Keep it down the back. You just like this, settle into the foundation of this pose, or we can add a little bit of dynamic movement here. You're gonna reach the arm back, spiral the heart up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, start to reach the left arm towards the right knee. Inhale, open it back up. Big reach, big stretch. Exhale to reach it forward. Just one more round. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale, come back into your version of that side angle stretch. And then slowly start to lift the upper body, coming into your warrior two. Hands on the legs or the hips. We're gonna heel toe the feet so they're facing the front once again. We'll get ready for the other side. So right foot's gonna stay pointing in front to start. You're gonna wiggle that left foot off to the side of your seat. Left toes pointing towards the left side of your room. Left knee over left ankle. Right foot can stay where you have it, or you can start to guide that right leg back. You're gonna find whatever feels good. Left arm forward, right arm back, whatever works. Relax the shoulders. Now remember, whatever version you're in, we're all gonna do the same movement here. Flip that left palm up. Inhale, reverse, reach the left arm all the way up and back. Right hand leg, maybe hip. And then on your exhale, come back into that warrior two. Twice more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. One more, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Getting ready for that side angle pose. Left forearm, left thigh. Right arm, hip, ceiling, overhead. Explore it. This side might feel different. So if you need to take a different approach, welcome to do that. And then remember, we just want to spiral the right rib cage up. Relax the shoulder. Gaze is going to go where you choose. You can take it up, forward, or down, whatever feels best. You can stay in your side angle. Focus on the foundation of the pose here. Option to add that dynamic movement. We're going to spiral the heart up towards the ceiling, open the chest, the shoulder, and then exhale, reach the arm towards that left knee. Inhale, open it back up. Exhale, reach. One more, open. And reach. Inhale, open. We'll settle back into that side stretch on your exhale. And then when you are ready, inhale, go ahead and lift, coming back into that warrior two. Go ahead and wiggle those feet back to the front. All 10 toes pointing forward. Rolling out the ankles from here, extending that right leg out in front of you, and just roll that ankle a few times one direction, a few times the other direction. Lowering that foot down, moving right into the other side, extend that left leg, rolling the left ankle a few times one direction, and then a few times the other direction. Good, go ahead and lower that left foot down. We'll get ready for a seated figure four. We're gonna take this step by step, find the option that feels best for you. First step, cross your right foot over left ankle. Just make sure that the hip is angled out. So starting to open up the right hip, you can rest the right hand on the inside of that right thigh. Option two, maybe we grab that ankle, place it on top of our left thigh. Same thing, you can rest your right hand on top of that right thigh. Option three, you're gonna thread the arms underneath the calf, outside edge of that foot, and then start to pull the calf, the shin up towards the chest. Take this to your level. If you are in option three, watch the upper body. Try not to round the back. Continue to sit up nice and tall. We'll give it one more breath wherever you are at. And then go ahead and lower that foot down, uncross the legs. Moving into the other side, breaking it down the same way. Option one, you're gonna cross the left foot over the right. Bring the awareness to the left hip. You can rest the left hand on the inside of that thigh. Notice the left hip start to open and expand. Option two, you're gonna take that foot, rest it over top of your thigh. And same thing, you can rest the hand inside of that left thigh, still sitting up tall. Option 3, you can thread the arms underneath the calf, outside edge of that right foot. Start to draw the calf, the shin up towards the chest. Remember, check in with the upper body, especially if we are in this third option. Continue to sit up tall. Continue to find those big, joyful breaths. And then go ahead and gently lower that foot down, uncrossing the legs. Now those hands are going to land comfortably back in your lap, wherever they want to land, knees or thighs. Sit up. We'll find those 3 joyful breaths. Once again, turning the corners of the mouth up. Take a big deep breath in through the nose, filling up. Open mouth, exhale with that smile. Twice more, deep breath in, fill up. One more, deep breath in, filling up. Softening the gaze or closing the eyes altogether. Still finding that smile. Whole face relaxed as you continue to turn the corners of the mouth up. Breathing in that joy, filling yourself here with every breath in. Breathing out that tension, stress, worry, let it go. I encourage you once again to repeat those words of affirmation, taking this intention with you when you leave this practice today. I radiate joy. I radiate joy, smiling as you repeat this. Lovingly letting those words of affirmation go. Sealing our practice with a moment of gratitude. I encourage you to give yourself that internal thank you for showing up, for dedicating this time for you. Finding so much gratitude and appreciation for your ability to invite joy in. And of course, finding so much gratitude with being gifted this day. Resting the hands over the heart or placing them together in front of your heart. Option to lean in here, bowing the forehead down towards the chest. I encourage you to notice that beautiful light of yours. Notice and feel that beautiful energy that you just cultivated. And I bow to each and every one of you so much for joining, for allowing me to guide you through this practice. From my light to yours, namaste. Thank you all so much. I hope we are feeling more joy. I hope we are feeling a little bit lighter. And I just so appreciate you all joining in on the day. If this is something that you would like to incorporate more into your life, we at Vibrant Yoga would absolutely love to support you beyond today's session. You can scan the QR code on your screen. I'll get it pulled up here in a second, but grab that phone, scan the QR code. This QR code is going to give you access to our free self-care ebook. It is filled with easy, practical tools to help you feel your best. Vibrant Yoga, we do offer a variety of services, including those one-on-one private sessions. We work with couples, we work with groups for mat and chair yoga sessions, customized to your individual wellness goals, as well as sound bowl meditations. We also come to your workplace for corporate wellness, group yoga, chair, massage, and other wellness workshops. We are available on site anywhere in Chicagoland and virtually anywhere in the world. So if you are curious about bringing wellness into your home or your workplace, we aim to schedule a complimentary consultation call. In this call, it is really all about you guys. We're going to talk through, or you're going to talk us through your goals. We're going to see if we're the right fit. And if we're not, no worries. We're still going to point you in the right direction with some helpful next steps. So drop a link in the chat to connect with us. And thank you so much again for being here. So glad you took the time for you today. Namaste, guys.